all you people out there are watching on the BoobTuber, watching this here channel. God bless you and thank you for supporting the channel. This Old Soldier coming at you from Robeson County, North Carolina. Me and Mrs. Old Soldier is going to go get some go-go juice for the motorized mechanized devices at a house in the vehicle. And I got to go to my barber because she was told that she has to close her doors by 5 o'clock tomorrow. It's a statewide thing here in North Carolina. You know, as the old proverbial language goes, apparently the defecation has hit the rotary oscillator, causing everybody to think that they're up the alimentary sewage canal without a means of propulsion. Now, for my paratrooper friends out there, you know what that translates to. For my civilian friends, I cannot translate that into English language because I would be using foul and vulgar language, of which I try not to use on this channel. But I'll try to clean it up. Basically, it means that the poops hit the fan and we're up the poop creek without a paddle. If you've heard that expression before. That's the thinking that, you know, people have got in their mind because of all this. Folks, we need to calm down. It's going to be over. We will get through this. In other news, Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi ought to be ashamed of themselves. They ought to just go ahead and defect now to Cuba and go live there the rest of their lives. Sorry, pathetic individuals that they are. Especially Nancy with that big old pork bill package she tried to attach, or she did attach to her bill when they rejected what they thought they had an agreement on. All that pork spending for some bunch of garbage is what it is. No thought, clue, or care for the American working person, even though that's what they claim. None. And it's just, folks, it's just downright pathetic. But anyway, oh, that was the other thing. The governor announced here, the governor of North Carolina announced that all public schools will be closed till the middle of March. So I don't know what that means for my job. Nobody has really contacted me officially to tell me, you know, are they going to terminate my contract, or I'm going to get paid for my 5-month stipend contract. As that old song used to say, only time will tell. Yeah, that was Nelson. Yeah, that was it. 2 blonde-haired twins, the sons of Ricky Nelson. Anybody remember Ricky Nelson? I sure do. Holy cat crap, Batman. I haven't been on this way. Talking to Mrs. Old Soldier, there's some construction going on the road here for this bypass they're building around here in Fayetteville. I just realized exactly how close this bypass is going to be to my house now. It's going to do one of two things to my property value. It's either going to shoot it sky high, or it's going to drop it down dismally low. Hopefully it'll go sky high, then I'll just let somebody buy it and I'll go move to Timbuktu somewhere.
Yes. We'll move out of here, move to the mountains.
But anyway, folks, keep your lids on out there. Be kind to each other. Be courteous.
Keep praying. God's in control.
Keep praying, as Ms. Old Soldier says. But some of the stuff that people are doing, I get it, social distancing. But my thing is, and again, and I've talked about it all week, and y'all are probably tired of hearing me talk about it, but when you talk about providing financial support for the workers, well, you've got to protect the businesses too, and whether it's corporations or small businesses, it really doesn't matter at this stage of the game. Both need some measure of protection, because without those corporations and without those small businesses, there's no jobs to be had by you and I, the working people. Okay? And without workers, there's no business to be had for you and I, the business owners. Okay? And that's the thing. If you look at all that crap that Nancy Pelosi put in her bill, really none of it has to do with protecting the American worker. None of it. It's all going for some junk. Okay? Junk. So, it's just her way of trying to backdoor what she didn't get during normal legislative sessions. And now, you know, between her and Chucky Schumer, they feel that if they can hold the American people hostage, they will. No care in the world about things. And what I wind up, this is just my opinion. If they don't come to an agreement today, which they said they're supposedly going to have one, but if they don't come to one today, boys and girls, is my prediction, it's just a prediction, that the president's going to wind up having to sign an executive order. And I don't think he wants to do that. He wants the legislative process to work. Whether you hate the guy or like the guy, I mean, you know, when it has come to spending money, I haven't noticed him signing too many executive orders for the expenditure of funds. Unlike the previous president. That man signed executive orders like he signed paychecks, you know, or signed checks and pay himself. So just keep your ear to the ground. Stay safe out there, folks. Wash your hands.
Yes.
All right. If you feel sick, call your doctor before you go. If you know you got something bad, call the emergency room before you go. That way you don't get there and get told you got to turn around and come back. But, you know, look out for one another out there and be kind to each other, folks. Right now there's too much other madness going on for us to be hating on each other. Likewise, I find it funny that you got a bunch of people out there that are going out to buy guns for the first time, and there's some animosity there amongst us long-term gun owners towards new gun owners. But look at it this way. Now they kind of understand why many of us have chosen to own firearms for a long time. So try not to go too hard on new gun owners if you know one, folks. Okay? Just kind of re-emphasize to the importance of the Second Amendment. Because I got a feeling at the rate things are going right now, things might get a little crazier before they do get better. Inevitably, they will get better, I do believe, but there's a level of craziness going on right now that just can't be contained. All right, folks. Just a quick little video today. As this whole place we live in is gotten a little topsy-turvy. Y'all take care of yourselves. I'll get another one out tomorrow. Apologize for no live show last night, but just really wasn't up to it. Anyhow, anyway, folks, God bless. Take care. It's the old soldier out.